Hey guys, Rob Gregory with Longevity Health and Fitness. This is for my rehab friends out there, just to show you a quick little trick to look for with your clients. You can send them home with this so that they can practice this on their own, or you can do this as the therapist while you're kind of messing with them, putting them into different positions. You can check tension to see, are they really keeping their abdominals engaged? Are they keeping the ribs down, minimizing rib flare? Especially when you're looking at challenging some of their overhead movements, putting them into this triple flexion position in a supine dead bug position, or the 4-month position for you DNSers. Basically, it's just a quick trick to allow them to put something, kind of like the blood pressure cuff trick, to see how much they're engaging those abdominals. This is a quick trick just to add something that gives them quick feedback. You don't have to be there to teach them. You just have to show them. Anchor a band. All I have here is just a yellow band, super band, just to put underneath my back. You want to anchor it to something solid. Only has to be anchored on one side. You don't have to worry about that. Pull it to tension. It doesn't have to be a real strong band, but you want to pull it to tension to where it's gonna, if you let your back up, it'll take off, okay? So you want to lay down, drive your lower back into the band. I'm holding this band with tension in place with my lower back. I get into my triple flexion position, toes dorsiflex, knees at 90, hips at 90, legs are apart, driving my abs down, keeping my ribs from flaring up. Now I can take my arms, take them up overhead. The trick is there, whether your client knows it or not. If they start to flare, there goes the band. They can feel that as their physical cue. You don't have to be there to verbally cue them or to challenge them further. You don't have to make it harder on them. You just have to make them understand when they raise their arms up overhead, you want them to minimize this rib flare. You don't want them to extend the back. So as long as they put something that wants to move away underneath them, under their lower back, they have to be forced to contract those abdominals, drive the ribs down into the right position. If they start to reach overhead, their ribs start to flare and they can't correct it, you know that now that person has some tight lats, or they know that they have tight lats, and that's something that they need to work on. Obviously, this is for both your clinical situations as well as your rehab. Make sure that you evaluate the patient. Obviously, if you are a patient watching this, make sure that you're evaluated by a clinical professional, but this is one way for you to even practice at home to keep the ribs from flaring and to be able to open up the lat and go overhead. It's a great way for you to maximize your overhead movements and make sure you stay in a good position, keeping good abdominal control. Remember, movement is the medicine. I will see you guys next time. Email me or call me with any questions.